a friend who was in Saudi, and I saw him take his whole family and leave to Saudi. I was like, this is dope. I can do this. You know, and I would call him every once in a while and talk to him, and he would really, just him being there and me being in LA, it was like, it encouraged me. I knew I could do it. He did it, and I could do it too, because we were good friends. Right. And but I could never save enough money, man. And I don't encourage this. I encourage people to make your due diligence, you know, save your money. But I was single, I was young, you know what I mean? And so I said, but I could never save enough money to do my plan. I made a plan, you know, but I could never. So I said, you know what? Next time I get paid, I'm buying a ticket. Yeah. And we'll take it from there. Right. So I got paid, I bought a ticket. So then, as soon as I bought a ticket, all the sisters like, hey, assalamu alaikum. I don't know if the email got out or what. Even sisters that I was pursuing to marry before, I would just see them going to the masjid like, oh, assalamu alaikum. What are you doing? Oh, I'm getting ready to leave. That's what I'm doing. Or, you know, they treated me like my name was Stanley. You know what I'm saying? Some of them treated me like I was a nerd. Maybe I was a nerd. But you know, but then I got focused on traveling. Some sisters, I was like, no, I'm traveling. I don't cash. No, I'm not cashing my ticket. No, I'm traveling. So I had like a month out, and it was 2010. And if you remember, they had a volcano in Iceland. And I was going through London. And so the volcano in Iceland, I was watching it. My ticket time is coming. I'm watching it every day. And I'm like, what? Then we grounded let's see the news. We grounded all the flights in London because they didn't want the ash to, you know, you can't fly. Right. Yeah. And I was like, Ya Rab, I did all of this, please Allah. So I started praying in the night, man. Because I had moved out of my family home just to save money.
You were still in the States, right?
Yeah, I was in LA. Okay. You know, but I moved in. I mean, my family, we were older and stuff, so we all moved out and stuff. Right. And I moved out, so I'm living like, you know, with my Sudani homie and just trying to pocket money, you know? And I was like, Allah, please, you know? I'm like, man, like, I think 3 days before I had to travel. I don't remember, it was like less than a week. And the wind shifted. And the ash went another direction. I think, wallahi, check it out on Google it, the Volcano 2010. And was it 2010? Yeah, I think it was summer 2010. And man, I was happy. My flight. So I went to Egypt, and then I went straight to Saudi. But my flight was like 3 hours late because of delays and stuff that they were still trying to. And but I got here to Egypt, and I had to run to my other plane in Saudi. I couldn't even stay here. Like as soon as I got through the checkpoints, boom, and I had to run, man. And you know what I'm saying. But I got to Saudi, and I made Umrah, man. Mashallah. Yeah, and that was a real turning point. I made du'a for the things I wanted. I asked Allah to forgive me for my past. And I still want to make Hajj, you know what I mean? To kind of seal the deal if Allah accepts it. There's no guarantee, you know what I mean?
Do you have somebody there in Saudi Arabia too? Or no?
No, man. I'm telling you, I just got a ticket. I just got paid, bought a ticket. I had money to last me for like, until Ramadan. Like it was like 2 or 2.5 months before Ramadan. I said, if I can get the Laylatul Qadr, I'm cool. Because I learned in the States, that's how I get evicted. And, you know, I'd be in a hotel on a balcony like later to catch that last 10 nights, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fixed the situation. It's super powerful. So I learned that, and I saw that a few times every year. I get into these sticky situations, and you just catch Laylatul Qadr and still be doing you got to do everything you got to do outside of Ramadan, but catch those nights. You don't know which one it is, but you know it's there. Right. Do all 10 nights. Don't even wait to I just do it, you know, if you get hungry enough. Right. So I didn't have no plan, man. I just saved, get some money. And I was in, man, it was crazy. I was in Mecca. I was jet lagged. I was just in awe of being there. And I felt like I was the worst cat in town, man. I mean, because they have 2 adhans, and I didn't realize this. I was getting confused. I was late for Fajr, just feeling bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm just horrible, man. Just making tauba, man. And I had a BlackBerry, because that was the thing back in the day. Right. And I had my little bank card. I lost both of them. And I'm like, what in the world? I know I left my BlackBerry on top of a taxi because I heard a little and I was like, what's that? Oh, I don't know. Then I realized that must have been my phone, you know. I was like jet lagged then. I must have left my card in the ATM machine or something. But I lost my stuff. I'm out there like in Saudi Arabia. I got money in the bank, you know what I'm saying, from my 401k. But I'm like, I don't have access to it. And I'm like, yo, I'm in trouble, bro. I'm up in the hotel, like, got about 2 more days here. I got the money in my pocket. I'm like in trouble. I said, wait, bro, the Haram Sharif is downstairs, man. I was like, you at the Kaaba. So I went downstairs, went to the Kaaba, made salah, made dua. I'm like, then I called my sister, and then she called my friend who lives in Saudi. And then he told me about a guy, because he wasn't in Saudi at the time, but he told me about his friend who lived in Jeddah. So he said, yeah, my sister said, oh, you got a friend, this is his address, this is his name. So I was like, cool. So I went out there, and the brother was Muhammad Al-Aski, man. I don't know where he is right now. If you see this brother, Jazakallah khairan, man, for your hospitality. I went out there, the brother's about to get married. He's teaching English. A black brother, African-American brother, man. And he just took me in for the, he just said, yo, he wouldn't let me pay for anything, bro. He wouldn't let me. And then he had this little car, this little hatchback, and we going from Jeddah to Mecca. Like I was tripping because like when we think of Saudi, we looking at the map in America, like it's way over there. We going on YouTube, like and YouTube wasn't even really that popular at that time. It was, but it's like I could take a hatchback to the Haram Sharif, and he would do it. He would leave on Thursdays, so I made Umrah with him. When he get off work, he would just,
MashaAllah.
And alhamdulillah, man, and the people were real generous in Saudi, bro. I mean, I went into a bank and said, hey, yo, I had my checks, say, hey, could I wire money from he said, brother, he was like, I hope I'm doing my horrible accent. I can't do that, brother. But he said, come here outside, come here with me. I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble already, right? He said, brother, please. He gave me like 1,500 riyal, bro. And he was like, brother, please take this. He begged me to take the money.
At MakeHijrah.com, we're dedicated to helping Muslims like you make the move to the Muslim world with ease. Our latest project is the Hijra Readiness Assessment Test, a short, insightful survey designed to help you identify your strengths and areas for improvement on your Hijra journey. Visit HijrahTest.com now and start your journey towards a successful Hijra, inshallah.